Welcome to the 5K5. I am Mark, and I am joined today by Pam. You guys have seen her before, you've met her before, but those of you who don't know her and who haven't seen, her in these episodes before yet, Pam, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do here at 5K?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Pam Abreu. I am the Director of Client Relations, so handling all things client related and also team related to make sure we're getting the work done for our clients.
Heck yeah. So me and Pam were talking earlier, and she brought up some interesting, opinions and facts about the company, and we were talking about client relations and that whole thing, and how we as a company strive to be a strategic partner and not just a vendor to our clients. And you have some really good insight, about that.
Yeah, when you start looking at your digital marketing agency as a strategic partner as opposed to a vendor, you're much more likely to get results
Mhm.
that are quantitative as well as qualitative. So we really pride ourselves on like the only metric that matters is profit. We need to know that our clients trust us to be bold and to give them like the hard truths. And when you're treating us just like a vendor, you're not really opening yourself up to getting that feedback. But when you're seeing us as a strategic partner, you want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Mhm.
So you really are allowing yourself to grow even more when you change that mindset.
Okay, yeah, that's really good. And I feel like a lot of people should do that more often, like different companies. So, with that being said, I have a couple questions here
Yeah.
for you. So, what changes in an agency relationship when the client stops approving tactics and starts collaborating on the outcomes?
Yeah. So I think when you're very much like micromanaging the process with your digital marketing agency, or really kind of any company that you're working with that you've hired to help you grow, you are more likely to be hesitant to take chances. But when you find a strategic partner who's coming to you with ideas that really knows what they're doing, you are going to grow even more. Not everything is going to work. We know that. But if you're willing to take the chances, then you're going to see a bigger return on investment.
Yeah, and I like that as well. I mean, I feel like some clients are in the boat where they want to be told, or they want to tell their vendors per se everything that they need done, and it really opens up more possibilities when, like you said, when they can kind of open their minds to what their vendors or strategic partners or whatever are telling them what they should do, because in reality they're hiring these companies because they're experts at what you're trying to get done.
You're going to see so much better results when you collaborate
Hmm.
with your partner as opposed to when you dictate what they need to do. We do really like share that we are the experts in our field. We will tell somebody when we believe that they're doing the wrong thing or that they want to do something that just doesn't make sense. Even today, like I had an opportunity to sell a website, but it didn't make sense for the client. So instead of like going for the easy win, we shared it's better to do this as with where you are right now than what you're wanting to do because you
Hmm.
already have this link equity in your old domain. Instead of building a brand new website on a new domain, really emphasize what you currently have and grow that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good. So, the second question, what information do agencies, like us, need access to in order to truly think like an internal team, but often aren't given? So, there have been many situations where there are items and things that we, can you benefit from getting from our clients, but there's either a delay or sometimes it just doesn't happen. So, what are those things?
Simple as it is, your yearly sales goals and how you are going at achieving those on a regular basis, monthly, quarterly, etc. So we are held to the fire by, how many sales somebody is getting. Are our campaigns working? What we need to know is we need visibility into that. So we can produce all these leads. Are the leads that we're producing turning into qualified
Hmm.
sales, qualified leads, etc. So just getting that information is huge. It's
Yeah.
something so simple, but a lot of times we're not given that insight. So just make sure that you're being as open with us as you can be.
Hmm.
We're not asking to see all your financial data, but just to have some more goal information is huge.
Yeah, for sure. So, what is one behavior from clients that instantly limits, an agency to vendor status, even if the agency is capable of so much more?
Yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. Just when you're micromanaging,
Yeah.
I get it because I want our clients to approve what we're putting out there. If there's something that is wrong, like we need to know that. We
Hmm.
know our clients, but not better than our clients know themselves. I'm always for clients approving things, but when we have an idea and there's that pushback, or if they're really like set on what their budget is and they're not willing to like expand their budget, even though we are sort of like printing money for them, it can really hinder themselves. So take a
Exactly.
look at how your campaigns are actually performing. If you are generating more money, putting more money into your campaigns is going to generate you more money.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's a huge thing to think about. And we will often like kind of push our clients to think about that. Like, well, you're doing really well. Can you spend more? And I get it. Budgets are set. They have to deal with red tape and boards, etc. But it's the clients that really are growth focused that totally see the need to like push that boundary.
Exactly. Yeah. Awesome. Well, Pam, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for the valuable insights of what makes strategic partner. And we always want to strive for a strategic partner. And so, yeah, thank you so much for that, Pam. And listeners, thank you so much for listening and have a fantastic rest of your day and tune in for the next one.
Thanks so much.